Hello.
Hello, motherfuckers. Hey, hi, how are you doing? It's Weezy F, baby. Come and take the shit. You're in all the toilet bowl. Okay, that's enough because it gets really bad after that. It's really ugly.
But hi. Hello.
Yeah.
We've been doing this for a full year.
We have a full stinking year.
Yeah,
That's
I think
awesome.
yesterday, the 7th, was our first episode.
Yeah, because our first episode was Mother's Day.
Yeah, did we release on Mother's Day?
I don't think we released because we didn't release stuff on Sundays.
No.
But like, yeah, it was a Mother's Day themed
Tribute.
episode.
Yes.
Tribute, yeah. And we did the TV moms.
Mm-hmm.
That was our triple dipper.
So yeah, we went back to listen to it.
Yeah.
And it was really kind of cringe to me, the beginning.
The beginning. I thought everything with the beginning was a little like, what do we say? What do we do with our hands?
Getting like distracted.
Leslie goes, okay, so our podcast. This is what we're going to do. Okay. So,
I was so nervous. And then I was like, I was just talking, and then you were like, you had like a anchor voice. Like, the beginning.
Hello, that makes sense. Makes complete sense.
Welcome to my show.
We're back with Woo Woo Woo, the podcast.
The podcast is brought to you by 106.1 Kiss FM.
Hey.
But it was fun to go back and listen to it.
Yeah.
That one is our most listened to episode.
They're bad. They're like, that's enough.
Yeah, they listened to the first 2 minutes and they're like, sweet Jesus, no thank you.
Unfollow.
Next. I mean, we have gotten better.
Bitches were talking about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
We were.
Yeah, but it was fun.
I thought it was fun.
Yeah.
And then Robert De Niro had his baby.
Yes.
And we kept thinking that he was dead.
That he was dead. That's funny. I forgot about that moment in time. But yeah, everyone, like, because he would pop up on your timeline, you'd be like, oh no.
It was the picture that they put too. You were like, no, Bobby.
Bobby's gone.
I wonder how that baby's doing.
That baby is living a life better than you and me. I know that's right.
Life of luxury.
Yeah. Like, whatever. He's having a good time. His parents are a little old. And that's all, like, yeah, his parents are a little old, so they're like, chill. They're like, what a blessing.
Yeah, they're not
being
going
raised
to
by your damn
work
grandparents.
at Chase Bank.
Yeah, they're ain't stressed about that baby's having a good time.
Yeah. Good job.
Enjoy your dad for the last few years. Baby.
He's 80 now.
Yeah. Enjoy him. Just spend as much time as you can with that baby.
The days are long, but the years are short.
And that's fine because then he can be raised by his big brother. So it's all good.
Who's
Remember?
like 60 years.
Yeah, we said that was like 55, between 55 and 60. So it's all good. He's fine.
That's right. And then what else do we tell you about? I feel like I wrote it down.
Okay.
Oh yeah. I was very confused about the what are we listening to? Because I'm like, no, it's a song. We're doing their song of the day. And I was like, because I confused myself. Because we do our song of the day.
Right.
But then I was like, oh, but today is the day of recording, so I'll have to make that my song of the day on Friday. And then I confused you, and I confused myself. And now we just do, what are you into? Like,
yeah, what are you in general? Because you're like, I don't listen to a different song every day.
And
a different new song.
Yeah. And then I'm not going to sit here and tell you about a song. Like, it's about...
Right. Sometimes we do, but...
Sometimes, but every time.
But every time, yeah. But it was fun. We talked about Chili's, working at Chili's and stuff, so... It was
definitely nerve-wracking.
Right.
I mean, even the second, third, fourth... I mean, it's still, like, I still get the jitters.
You do? I don't get the jitters.
Not, like, nervous jitters, but, like, excited.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, whenever we, like, stop recording you, it's pretty much like, hey... Let's go do something.
Let's all go to a Broadway show.
Yeah, I got a gun. Let's go see a Broadway show.
I always am a little like hype after.
Right.
And then Quincy's like, Jill, Park. You're not you anymore. You're only my mom.
Right.
Sorry about you, baby.
The kids are so humbling sometimes.
For real. Yeah.
Humble you real quick.
Super fast.
Well, speaking of kids, I'm glad that you're born, but do you know who's not glad that the person is born? Kendrick Lamar is not happy that Drake is born.
He was like,
That was like the smoothest transition.
like, where are we going? Speaking of kids,
Yes. I don't know, because they was talking about kids.
right?
I was trying to get there.
Kendrick Lamar like lifts it off with Drake's children.
Yeah, I thought he just has one. Drake has more than one child. I thought he just had Adonis.
Well, and then there's like the supposed love child.
Okay. Yes, you're right. It's so confusing. It's a lot.
It was like there was 4 diss tracks. So one was to the child, one was to the love child.
There's a lot in this because so we weren't even because it started going on like we could have talked about it last week, but we didn't because me and Leslie are not like Kendrick Lamar nor Drake fans. I mean, they're cool, like respect, sure, and they got bops. I know some songs, but like I've never listened to a Drake album all the way, and I've never listened to a Kendrick Lamar album. Yeah. I'm just not a hip hop person. I'm sorry, I'm a pop girly. I am such a pop girly.
On some hip hop, but
that's true. But
but it's got to be like pop hip hop,
right? Pop-pop. Yeah, and like but anyway, that's a whole other subject. So we were like, well, like now I guess we better talk about it. Like, it's on everyone's every yes. So okay, hold on. I did because all I know is Leslie and I Drake is cool, but we just not the way that when he first came out and all the girls were like, oh, I guess the young girls, we were never like that. But okay, first of all, let's look how old Drake is because remember we were talking about that. Okay,
I think he was 40.
40? No,
I don't know.
Oh, not Drake Bell.
Listen.
Oh my God.
Drake Bell is 37, and you don't think just Drake is? I don't know.
Oh, he's 37. And then Kendrick Lamar is 36. So he's a little bit younger than us, but he's still millennial.
Yeah,
he's still. When people say, okay, this is a sidetrack. When people say, "Oh, he's my age," are you thinking a range? Are you specifically thinking 42 years old?
I'm at ish. I'm my age-ish.
Me too. I saw a video on TikTok. Someone got super pissed because they were like 31, and someone said that they were their age, and that person was like 33. Like it was a very small. And I'm like, no, your age is ish. It's like a 1 to 3 year range.
Yeah, I would say
even go 5. Up to 4. Yeah. Like that's right. And so I thought it was so dumb that they were so. And everyone in the comments was agreeing. Like, yeah, that's not. And I'm like, so am I the only one? Am I the asshole?
No.
Yeah, I'm like unless you were born on August 31st, you are
we're not the same age.
Like the fuck?
Okay, no, it's a ish.
Okay, I thought so too.
I feel like Drake and Kendrick Lamar are age-ish. It's weird to think they're 5 years younger than us.
They're 5 years. Is it 37?
They're 42.
Oh, I'm thinking 6. Okay, I don't know why I was thinking. I guess because he's 38 and he's younger than me. I feel like that's about the limit. That's all I have is
that's all I can handle.
We're cut off at 38. But I guess you're right. Okay, what were we talking
about? You were looking up his age.
I was looking up his age, and then I wanted to do like the timeline and like some of the lyrics because this is where I was going. So like we're not Drake like fans, I guess. And then Kendrick Lamar, like I'm not, but I understand that Kendrick, like I understand both of their places in hip hop. Yeah, right. Like Kendrick Lamar is probably like more like for the culture. He's a little bit more artistic, probably more on a deeper level type poetry. Yeah. A little bit more. What's the word that I'm looking for? Like not ballad, but when music has a meaning, it's not just
meaningful.
No. I don't know. Something. Yeah. And Drake is a little bit more poppy, fun, just fun stuff that everybody knows.
I feel like Drake's like just a collab person. They're like, "You want to do this song?" And Drake's like, "Sure."
But I mean, he has hits, he has albums, he has Grammys.
I don't know I don't get. That's not one for me.
That's not okay. And that's fair enough. I'm not.
I think it's weird that he has Grammys.
And you know what? But some people say he's like one of the best rappers. Not me, but people. That's an argument that people have.
He's one of the best rappers.
Yes.
See, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not. Oh, I do want to tell you this, and I think I can safely say this because I don't think anyone from my real estate group listens to me. So, but one day, this is like one of the things, just being like the only Black person. Sometimes white people say really stupid stuff or whatever, and we were there. We were talking about music and like hip hop something, and then someone was like, "Yeah, Drake. Like, I love Drake, right, Ramelle?" And I was like, not even in the conversation. First of all, I was like, mind my business, and I'm like, "Why I gotta like Drake?" And I was doing something, and I was like, "What?
No, why bring me into this?"
Oh no, I don't know. I mean, I literally was like, "He's not my favorite." Went back to my like, I'm gonna get the conversation. Yeah, and then they talk about Beyonce all the time, and no one mentions me. Do y'all not know me?
Mm-mm.
So they obviously don't listen to this podcast, right?
Yeah,
because they talk about, they're like, be Beyonce and like delegate your stuff to other people, whatever. But no one ever says, right, Ramelle? Because then I'd be like, hell yeah, motherfuckers.
Right.
But then they want to call me out and say, yeah, right, Ramelle, Drake. And I'm like, I don't know.
Right.
He's from Toronto.
No, nothing about that man.
Not. Okay.
Funny.
But if I was Drake, me and Kendrick Lamar would have to fight.
So I did look up the timeline, and it does seem as though Drake helped get Kendrick Lamar on the map. Not that Kendrick Lamar is not that he's not worthy of his own accolades, but like sometimes Drake asked Kendrick Lamar and I think J. Cole to open up for him.
Drake did?
Yeah.
Because J. Cole was in the beef at the beginning, but then he bowed out. He was like, no.
Right.
Okay.
Because it was like, we're the top three.
Yes.
And then Kendrick Lamar was like, top three, just me.
Oh, so Kendrick Lamar kind of started it.
I do feel like Kendrick Lamar started it. And then Drake was like, okay. And then
I like the way you said that. Okay. That would shut anyone up. Like, if you said that to me in a fight, I'd be like, she don't even care. Like, it would shut me down. I'd be like,
okay.
What can you say back to that? Like, there's no words.
One time I got in like the worst bar fight. It was like some old drunk lady, and I had way too many drinks too. And she was like, "You're fat," and I was like, "I may be fat, but at least I'm not a stupid bitch." And Todd was like, "Leslie, just don't say anything. Just be like, and so
right,
okay." And I was like, "All right,
yeah,
now I get
for
it."
Sure. I remember. I feel like at Chili's that happened that someone called you. No, they called you Miss Piggy, and you were like, "But you had the best comeback," and you're like, "And Miss Piggy was super cute," and I was like, "Hell yeah, she is." I was like, "That's my best friend with the comeback." Bitch, what you guys say? Do you remember that?
I don't. But that's great.
Yeah, I feel like someone, or like they called you, but you're like, because me and I remember sometimes you make up memories. I gotta ask Norma. I feel like me and Norma were there too, and they're like, "Oh, girl, she said she's like Miss Piggy," and you're like, "And Miss Piggy had Kermit on lock."
On lock.
And
he
will
like, go nowhere.
Yes, I gotta ask Norma. Did I make that shit up? But I know I would. No, you said it. Okay, we're gonna go with it. It's awesome memory.
Awesome. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna write a diss track about that.
Write it, girl. I'll write it.
Now I'm getting all fired up again.
Yes.
I would be terrible at diss track. I would be like Gwen Stefani. Like, I heard that you were talking shit and didn't think that I would.
But that song is a bop, though.
You talking like that, getting everybody around.
That is a bop. Okay, I had a whole thing where where I had like lines and like the timeline.
I started to write it down, but then
it's
very intricate.
It is very.
It started with Euphoria.
Yes. So, Euphoria, and they're actually like the things about these diss tracks. They're actually good songs. Like mostly diss tracks are like just like you on a
like the Nicki Minaj one. That was so weird.
So terrible.
Like you're just talking.
Yeah, but they're like produced. Like Kendrick Lamar.
How are they doing so fast?
Right. Well, I mean, they have studios.
True, but
I don't know. Okay. So yeah, Euphoria. The one on Euphoria, I like that one because there's a few parts that I like that make me laugh. Not laugh when he's like, We don't want to hear you say nigga no more. That one, it's just in my head just because it's
right.
And then I have used this one like, you know nothing about that.
Mm.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I like that. And then, but yeah, when Kendrick goes in about talking to Drake's son and talking about like you have a terrible dad and just talking about me and Kendrick Lamar would have had a fight.
Yeah, you can be talking about people's kids. Didn't he tell him he wishes that his granddaddy had
worn a condom?
Well, but then I mean, I don't know.
I mean, it's fine.
They're saying that
fun.
This is one of the greatest rap battles of all time. Which, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'll take it.
East Coast, West Coast was pretty epic.
East Coast, West Coast, it was a little bit more aggressive. We're so different, but I'm glad it's not because I don't like aggressive. I'm glad that we have all calmed down.
Yeah, we're talking about your mamas and stuff, but we're not out here like pew pew.
First off, let me fuck you, bitch. Like Tupac, that one where you're like, but Kendrick Lamar's one makes you cut your pull, so it's a different type of.
The background of the latest one, there's all these like pins like on a SO offender map, and they all live at Drake's house. Yes. And then he was like, "You're a PEDO," and then Drake was like, "I don't even like Millie Bobby Brown." He's like, "Wait, what?" That part made me laugh.
Yes. And then I like the part, I can't remember which this track was, but he was like Kendrick said something about like musical chords and stuff. And he was like, the only chord you can strike is the A minor. Like that was good, Kendrick. But Drake, his were good, but I can't think of any lines from them though.
So are they that good?
Drake's has bops. Like he has stuff that you're just like, yeah. I'm like going back to like you not knowing that song. I got money to blow, because it's like talk about Rufio.
Every song that I like Rufio.
My name is Rufio.
I mean, everything that you sang sounds the exact same. It's just Drakey.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah. But there's been lots of other beefs lately too, like Taylor Swift and Kim K.
They still beefing.
Do you think that song is about Kim Kardashian, or do you think it's about somebody else?
What other Kim? Well, I guess Kim is a very common name. So.
Well, that it's capitalized, so they're saying that it might not be about. Like they're saying if the shoe fits, but it might not have been specifically written about Kim Kardashian. But that beef, I didn't understand. I mean, I was like, what? I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, to me, like it's fine, whatever. It's entertainment for us. But like the whole root of that was because, like Kanye asked Taylor for permission, like, hey, can I use you, say this about you song?
Right.
And Taylor totally said yes, but then she got pissed.
Because the song came out. Because Kanye put more in the song than she had agreed to.
Right.
And so Kim had a clip of Kanye and Taylor speaking, and Taylor didn't want to be called a bitch.
Right. But she didn't. But Kim didn't put that part.
No, they didn't put that part in there. And then Kim's kind of doubled down. I mean, if you do mean girl shit with people, like, you're gonna get mean girl stuff.
But my only thing with that, I feel like they kind of already hashed that out. Taylor proved her point. And Taylor, I mean, sorry, Taylor's winning. Like, you won, Taylor. Like, you're Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Like, you're dating Travis Kelce. Like, girl, you won. So, to me, I was like, why did you even need to do that song? So, it was so long ago.
That's why they're saying it might not be.
Right, because it was so minor and Taylor, you won. So, I'm like, girl. But also, I'm petting this. Like, maybe she's like, I'm not over it.
Right?
Sorry, Taylor.
I'm still talking about it.
Go ahead, girl.
I saw an interview with Taylor Swift, and somebody was like, well, what do you think about, boys aren't going to want to date you because if they do you wrong, you're going to write a song about it. And Taylor Swift was like, well, maybe they shouldn't do me wrong, and then I won't write a song about it. And I was like,
right?
I mean.
And anything with the precursor that boys won't want to date you, don't. Yeah. Anything you say after
stop.
that, stop. I'm not listening. I'm automatically pissed off what you're saying.
Right?
Boys don't want to date you. Who wants to date a boy?
Right? And?
Boys won't want to make. I'm not living my life for these damn boys.
Right? No, we are not. Ladies, we are not.
So yeah, don't be saying that to women, girls, anybody.
Yeah.
Don't
Well,
say that.
there was that awful period where, like, I mean, maybe I'm sure it still goes on, but like reporters with like Britney Spears and like just inappropriate.
And they never asked
Taylor
the guy.
Swift.
You know, women are not going to want to be. No one ever said that to George Clooney.
Mm-mm.
No woman's ever going to want to marry you if you don't calm down, George Clooney, Bachelor forever.
Right?
No one ever said that.
No.
They were happy he was a bachelor. Like, look at him, living a good life.
Taylor does have some good comebacks to
Good.
dumbass
Let
questions
her
like that.
be her. That's messed up. Because if you're going to say it to a woman, you need to say it to a man, and no one ever says it.
Yeah, I agree.
So annoying. But anyway.
What other beefs? Do you remember when Eminem was pissed off at Moby?
And Moby, you can get thumped.
Stunk by Obi.
By Obi.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah. Yes. I want to
Too
be
old.
that is.
Nobody listens to techno. Now let's go. I think it's funny, like, if you look at Moby and, like, Eminem at that time, like,
Yes.
you're picking on Moby?
I don't know what. Moby must have said something about him.
Moby was over here, like, playing with his...
I think Moby did say something about him. Because I don't think Eminem, he's not like, he's kind of weird.
He's
like,
not an instigator.
He's not an instigator, but
He's a finisher.
Don't start. That's one person that I would never start with. I don't start with people anyway, because that's not me, my personality.
Right?
But definitely not.
Eminem would hurt my feelings.
Girl,
I would, like, get a shovel and dig a hole in the ground and then crawl in it and then just
disappear.
That's it.
We're done.
Got me.
We're done. You know, are you having those TikToks or posts those like roast me? I would never put myself out there like that.
Please don't.
No.
I know in our first episode, I was like, we were talking about haters. Like,
We're not
you're not going to get a hater on your first episode. Maybe now, if somebody goes back and listens to it. But even then, they'd be like, Leslie was nervous.
They might would find something. Someone would find something that we said offensive.
True.
Or
if you try really hard.
Yeah, if you try hard, that's fine. Whatever.
And then there's a ton of songs written about Courtney Love.
Okay, yes. Yeah, so who wrote those? Was it one person or a lot of people?
No, there's tons.
A lot of people don't like her. What she do?
Courtney Love was
She was
wild back in the day. So the New Radicals, you only get what you give. Fashion shoots with Becca and Hanson, Courtney Love and Marilyn Manson. You're all fakes. Run to your mansions. Come around, we'll kick your ass in.
So what?
They didn't like Courtney Love. They said she's
a girl.
fake. New Radicals is a dude.
Oh.
Yeah.
Was they? And people were kind of mad about her. Did they blame her for Kurt Cobain a little bit?
A lot of people didn't.
That's what's up. You can't blame somebody for that.
Wow. Let me just keep going.
Okay.
So, Foo Fighters, I'll stick around. I don't know you anything. I don't know you anything. You remember that one? It's how could it be? I'm the only one who sees your rehearsed insanity. I'm a terrible singer, y'all.
And then that's what Foo Fighters is.
The Foo Fighters is Dave Grohl. And Dave Grohl was in Nirvana.
So Dave Grohl be knowing. And Dave Grohl is probably one of the most trustworthy men in the world.
Right?
So if he says it, it's true.
It is.
Wow.
Well, he denied that song was about her forever and ever. And then finally his publicist was like, of course it's about Courtney Love. Look at the lyrics. Like, the whole thing is about her.
But that's so Dave Grohl. He didn't want to like...
Right? He was like, no, it's not about her.
He's such a nice guy that he still couldn't say yes because...
Right. And then he was like, yeah, she's a bitch.
Like years later, he let everybody calm down.
Right.
Because if he would have did it back in the day, she would probably had died by pitchfork.
Maybe.
Oh, wow. Okay, keep going.
Nirvana, Heart-Shaped Box. That was apparently written about Courtney Love's kitty cat.
So that one was like, hey, wait.
Yeah.
I don't know the lyrics. All I know is...
Well, to have a whole song written about your lady bit.
Wow. What is Courtney Love doing today?
She had a lot of plastic surgery, and her and what's their daughter's name? Rose something. What's her name?
Frances Bean.
Frances Bean. They're out here doing stuff together. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I haven't looked up that part. And then we talked about Hollaback Girl, Gwen Stefani,
and that's the one that's about Courtney Love.
Yeah.
Oh, because Courtney Love called her a Hollaback Girl. Okay.
Yes. She was talking to Teen Magazine, and she said, being famous is just like being in high school. But I'm not interested in being the cheerleader. I'm not interested in being Gwen Stefani. She's the cheerleader, and I'm out in the smoker shed.
The smoker shed?
Yeah.
Is that true? Is that a thing? The smoker
We had
shed?
Smokers Alley at my school.
Really?
I didn't have Smokers Alley.
Girl, think about who I am as a person.
But you didn't know where the bad kids went after school?
No. Absolutely not. I was like, I don't know what the fuck y'all doing.
I knew, because I was like, what y'all doing over there?
No, I wanted.
Y'all need a friend?
It's like
I wasn't a bad kid, but I was friends with everybody.
No. The more I talk about my childhood to you, the more I realize why my son is the way he is. Because I was probably, maybe not as intense as him, but I was probably slightly like him. Like, the way I don't mess with people now, that's exactly, like, I'm like, we're done here.
Yeah, that's funny.
Remember, think about me at Chili's. New people coming and stuff. I was like kind of a mean girl a little bit.
I mean, I never thought that you were, because you weren't mean to me.
Right. But new people, I'm not very welcoming. I'm sorry to people who have.
Maybe I'm just so welcoming that I just don't even pay attention. Because I'm usually kind of like a puppy dog.
Yeah, you usually like, hey girl, and I'm in the background like.
You're like the cat in the background, like, oh, well.
And then I'm like, Leslie, I don't like that hoe. You're like, why?
I'm like, I'm sorry, I can't play with you. My friend said.
But sometimes I'll let people interject, but I don't know. So yeah, anyway.
You do have to fill people out a little bit. Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we had a Smokers Alley.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's see. Babes in Toyland. Now I started just listing them off. By Bruise Violet. Starfucker by 9 Inch Nails.
What is Starfucker?
I can't sing all these songs.
That's not the one. I wanna you like it. What song is that? That's just something. Help me, because I've been knowing like one song about these people.
Oh, it's not that song.
Okay. Who's that about? Who's that about for? I mean, who was the beef about?
It was 9 Inch Nails. Trent Reznor wrote it about Courtney.
Oh, these are still Courtney Love songs.
Yes, girl. These are all about Courtney Love.
Damn.
Babes in Toyland, Starfucker, Professional Widow. Tori Amos wrote that song. Crush with Eyeliner by REM.
Girl.
Coattails of a Dead Man by Primus.
Ooh.
Too Cool Queenie by Stone Temple Pilots.
Excuse me. Good.
Where Boys Fear to Tread, Smashing Pumpkins. American Psycho, Trouble Chargers.
Now I need Courtney Love to have a reality show.
Explain yourself.
Because I am fascinated now.
All those songs are allegedly about Courtney.
And they're all terrible songs. They're all like...
Yeah, not one of them is like Sunshines and Rainbows. Right. I mean, I guess Heart Shaped Box is pretty nice, but like...
He sounded angsty. And stuff.
I mean...
He's like, hey! Hey!
Yeah.
Oh.
So...
In my opinion, I think that American Requiem by Beyonce, the opening song to Cowboy Carter, is a diss track. And I think it's a diss track. Okay, because Requiem is literally called like the death, or like the end of like a dream, or like the end of something, like a grand finale.
Okay.
So American Requiem, the end of America as we know it. And then she's like, look at here. And then what does she say? She says other stuff. Can we stand for something? Like basically like the things like we have to change the way we are. Yeah. Now is the time to face the wind. And then, they said I was too country. Now I'm not country enough. That I wouldn't saddle up. She's basically like, okay. So basically like, yeah, like this is the end of America as you know it. Like it's as divided as we is. Like, no. We are all about to get along. Damn it. If one person can bring us first, Beyonce Giselle. So
I mean, come on.
I mean,
Let's get to.
Right?
I mean, honestly, Dolly Parton would be who I would choose, and even Dolly tried. Dolly tried. She was like,
Right.
I let her sing Jolene. It's really good, y'all. You should listen to it.
I think the both of them together, because two women better, two powerful women are
for sure.
Because there's still a certain genre that Beyonce's not quite able to reach, that Dolly will be able to reach.
Yeah,
and then vice versa.
Yeah.
Well, we're trying to change America here, folks. Listen to damn Dolly and Beyonce.
On episode 2, we said it was Beyonce and Martha Stewart, but
I mean, Martha's cool, sure.
Yeah,
but she's not gonna bring us all together.
No,
she's gonna sit there and make her house beautiful and make her food.
She started her first business at the age of 50. Isn't that amazing?
Well, praise Jesus.
And then she's done all this stuff.
And still looks amazing.
I hate those memes that were like, don't tell you can't find love at 40. Or find your career at 30. Or find this. I'm like, who says you have to have any of those things by any of those times? Like, ooh, that has made me more of a nervous wreck in my whole entire life than anything.
Right.
Oh, I'm 30. I'm supposed to have this. Oh, I'm supposed to have
For
this.
sure.
I'm not supposed to do nothing but be me and have this podcast.
Yeah.
And here we are.
Here we are. Here we are, folks. Where are we at in time? I don't even know what's the time on here.
31.
Oh, okay. I see. I'm like, is this the limit on this one?
I don't think so.
Okay.
We're still learning, y'all, because since we had it down, and then we were just doing
Spotify
audio.
Messed us up.
But we added the video too, because before we weren't doing video.
That's true.
It was just audio,
right?
And then it was easier to record just the audio,
right?
But now we have the whole thing, and then we're just learning.
We're getting it.
So, that's another thing. All right, what else do we want to talk about? We didn't even talk about the Met Gala.
Oh yes, let's talk about that.
I was mad at Kim Kardashian's sweater. Can you get the pills off of that thing?
Or I just was mad at her dress and that was too. What? She looked so uncomfortable.
Yeah, she looked like she was gonna faint. But why snatch your waist like that to put some raggedy old gray sweater over it?
Yeah, I don't know if that was supposed to be.
And then the theme was the Garden of Time, Sleeping Beauties, Reawakening Fashion. And then they were like, I'm sure we're going to get a lot of garden theme. Y'all put garden in the things? Like, what do you mean?
Springtime.
Yeah.
Right.
And then, like, the hosts were like, Anna
Wintour?
Yes. Jennifer Lopez, Zendaya, and Chris Hemsworth, who showed up in a gray suit.
Oh, I think Zendaya always does amazing. But yeah, I feel like the guys could have, because now, like, maybe like 20, 15 years ago, as a guy, you did have a hard time. Like, it's just, all I can do is wear this suit. But now, even the guys are starting to be, watch the damn NBA, NFL stars. Go invite them to the Met Gala, see what they do.
I mean,
they be going to the, when they're like walking to the locker room, you're like, what the hell are they wearing? Russell Westbrook wears some questionable things.
Oh.
I'm like, is that in the limit?
Well, yeah, invite them to
the Met Gala. They show you how a guy can do avant-garde.
Yeah. I get it. It's not, I'm always interested because like, I'm like, what are these people wearing?
Yeah.
But I don't get it.
No. And then like, what do they do? What is the night? Is it a night of dancing? What do they do there?
They're not dancing in that sand dress and she can't even walk up the stairs.
Because all I understand is that like they take pictures and they wear avant-garde stuff. But then what happens? What are they doing at the Met Gala? What goes on? Is it just the... Like,
it does seem like a really bougie fashion show of like the haves and the have-nots.
Yeah. It's like $75,000 per table.
Yeah. And meanwhile, like insurance doesn't include teeth and eyeball.
Right?
Like, it's not...
I got 5 on it.
I ain't got it. Girl. Not for the Met Gala.
Yeah, no. Even if I was in Hollywood, that's just way too... Because I'm not an avant-garde kind of... Like some of the fashion
like,
runway.
Can I wear tennis shoes?
That would be my avant-garde.
Oh.
Like Doja Cat, how she came in that t-shirt dress, like the wet look. That's how I would come something like that and be like, what?
This year she just had a towel on and her
no,
makeup.
She had a towel. That's what she came, but then she like took it off, or she changed or something.
I didn't see that.
And it was a towel or a t-shirt dress, like a white long t-shirt. It was cute, but like it looked like a wet t-shirt. But they put like gel on it to make sure it like give the wet look the whole time. So that was kind of cool. So my shit would be something like that. Like
Doja Cat is wild.
She's wild. We're not allowed to listen to her at our house. LJ is convinced everybody that she's the devil. So we anytime it comes on, I'm like,
she probably hangs out in the smoker shed.
Yes. You're not allowed to listen to Doja at the song. And there's the one, because I don't really care. Like, it's Doja Cat. I'm not like, damn, I love Doja. No, but there's this one song that she has. And I'm like, dang, I like that song though. It's okay, loser. Okay, loser. And I sneak and listen to it sometimes in the car. But never while my son's there.
I mean, you don't know what's going to happen. You have no idea what could happen.
He'd be like, Mom, you're the devil.
Not in this house. Gone.
You know, sometimes as the moms, you got to respect your kids' wishes.
Yeah.
Pick your battle.
I had the proudest mom moment because Quincy has started requesting Hollaback Girl.
Hey.
And she requested it by saying she wants, like, she stomps and claps. And she's like, listen to this song. Let's listen to this song. And then she stomps and claps, and it makes me so happy.
Very good.
And then we were in the car the other day, and Breeders' Cannonball came on.
I don't know.
And you do.
Okay.
Crash. I'm the last splash.
Oh, okay, yeah. I thought it was Green Day.
Yeah.
No, I didn't think that was Green Day. Never mind.
Yeah, she started. She's like, I like this song, and I was like,
yes. That's a good song. Good job,
right?
I'm like, that is a good song.
Ah, thank goodness. Because last year, I was in a Four Town, and I was happily listening to it.
We're gonna go through stages.
Yeah,
you'll go with her.
Yeah,
very good.
I'm glad that stage is over.
I never met nobody.
I mean, that's still a bop, though.
It is. You never know, oh mama, mama, mama.
Never not by your side, your side, your side. Never gonna let you cry, oh cry, don't cry. You never not be my ride, all good, all right.
Nice,
good one. All right.
Met Gala. Are we done? No, I want to talk about.
Oh yeah,
is there something else to say?
No,
$75,000. Zendaya. I mean, she's beautiful and gorgeous, but like sometimes like that, the looks. I just want you to look like nice, regular, pretty. I don't want to be like the pretty where I have to understand.
Can we not just have, like a Halloween party at Halloween?
True, something. Like, and why is it $75,000? Yeah, what is it for? We gotta look into it. What they be doing?
Yeah, the theme was
the money go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, it's crazy. That's one of them extra celebrity things.
Yeah, you're super extra. Has Beyonce ever win?
I think so.
I can't imagine her in her avant-garde stuff.
Yeah.
Seth Meyers was funny. He was like, I'm wearing the same suit I've worn for the last 10 years.
Period.
And the theme is we're parents who are away from their kids for the
night. Exactly. Oh, I wanted to keep talking about Kim Kardashian. Yes, because she went and everyone got mad at her last year for wearing that Marilyn Monroe dress, and she had to she told Kim everyone. Kardashian. Yeah, she told everyone that she had to lose like a certain amount, and very unhealthy.
Yeah,
like I lost 10 pounds in 8 days or something crazy. And I'm like, girl, chill on that. We're not doing that no more. And then this year she comes and wears something like that. I'm like, Kim, you keep promoting, because that was, you could tell for one she was uncomfortable. Yeah, you could tell I was like, is she gonna pass out? Is she okay?
Yeah.
And I'm like, and you're still out here promoting, girl, you are fine. You're a good looking girl with an awesome body. You ain't gotta
I mean, to me, all those Kardashians do that.
Yeah,
unrealistic body standards.
Yeah, stop. That's so ugly. Don't do that anymore. You're too old. She older than us. She's a year older than us. Stop, Kim. Stop needing these validations. I feel like in your 40s, you're like, bitch, this is me.
But that's how she got famous.
Yeah, but in her 20s.
True.
You ain't grown since then? I can see, like I say, I understand more because you're young and you just don't know. But as you, get older and you have kids and you've been through marriages, at some point you're like, I'm Kim Kardashian. I got more money than all y'all hoes. Ain't worried about none of y'all. And she's beautiful.
Yeah.
So like, at what point does she like stop doing all that? To like, that's just I don't. That's just
maybe she likes that attention.
Maybe, but damn, girl, you too grown. I don't care. I don't want nobody. Don't pay attention to me. I mean, I guess I'm on a podcast. Yeah, I guess I'm on a podcast. But you know, like we're here as us.
Right.
You know, like we're not like, oh.
Yeah, there's a reason it's like boob up.
Right? Like we're here as us with two moms. We're not going to be like, yes, and this is our routine. We wake up at 5 every morning and drink our green juice and work out for 45 minutes. And then we make sure we make a nutritious dinner and lunch. And like, no.
And shit is wearing Target and
yes, like no, stop.
Mary Kate.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the Met Gala. That's just kind of wild.
Yeah, it's fun. But it's fun to look at the pictures.
Yeah.
There's that TikTok. Oh, I should have looked it up. There's that there where it's a cute little girl, and she rates the looks, the like red carpet Met Gala, and they're always great fashion reads.
Oh.
But it's like cute. She's like, she'll see somebody and she'll be like, ooh, he looks funny. I like Harry Styles, like, because you know Harry Styles dresses like kind of feminine sometimes. And she's like, he looks pretty. And you're like, he does. And just see like someone like, ooh, her dress is purple. Like, it's so cute. And you're always like, she has this fashion take.
The ones that I've seen, it's like me and my like oversized T-shirt eating Doritos, like trash. Garbage look.
The hell.
Go home.
That's hilarious.
All right. Well, you ready to do what are you into?
Yeah, girl. Because I ain't into shit.
What?
Like, because I ain't into shit.
I know. Been busy.
Been busy. I had a busy week. So I just been like working real estate. And don't forget that I'm at Ramelle The Realtor.
That is one part of our show that we've adjusted.
Yeah. We stopped doing the real estate roundup because apparently you guys are not interested.
It's so hilarious. Two of the funniest things to me are the second that you start talking about real estate, you see everybody drop off.
Yes.
And I was like, well, it's fine. Like, I didn't care. As long as it made you happy.
But when I listened back, like, I was even like, this is boring.
God dang.
Why are we talking about real estate?
So we don't do that as much anymore.
Right.
We still drop some hints. Like, we'll talk about it.
Yeah. Because even like if you follow me on TikTok and Instagram, Ramelle, like my business account, like even that account, because some realtors take the approach of like, let me tell you about interest rates. Let me tell you about buy downs.
Right.
And I'm like, are there pages really that? Like, I don't want to know about that. And I'm a realtor. Like,
that information seems fleeting too.
Yes. Yeah. And to me, I'm like, I'm not giving away all my secrets for free. Like, if you want to learn these things, then you can have me be your realtor.
Right.
I'm not going to tell you all the information where you go tell your realtor, the other realtor.
I'll make you laugh.
Right.
I'll entertain you.
Yeah. Look how fun it is to work with me. And I know stuff.
Right.
But I'm not going to just tell you all this damn information.
Right.
So, yeah. But anyway. So, yeah. Just been it's been very busy. So, spring and summer market is heating up. Interest rates they're okay. But there's ways to get them down. But ask your realtor. Yeah, work with a realtor, and they'll help you. There's all kinds of programs and games we can play and puzzles we can put together, and you're fine.
It's not unattainable.
It's not. Okay. And then at least if you don't, like, maybe it's not attainable today, but at least you find out and you can, like, work towards that goal. Like, okay, I need to save up a little bit more money. Or, okay, I need to do this.
You need to start picturing it in your head to be able to start going.
Yeah, don't come to me when you're like, I'm ready to buy a house tomorrow. You're like, well, what have you done? Like, I don't mind when you come to me 6 months ahead of time. That's great.
Yeah.
So we can get a plan.
For sure.
Yeah.
Because that is a big purchase. That's your home.
It is.
That's when I leased apartments, I always took it very seriously because I was like, you're trusting me with like where you lay your head and all your important things and like your, safety and comfort. I take it very seriously.
Very seriously.
Oh, do you want to know the other thing that is also very true about the podcast that I found out?
What?
Our most watched video is O.J. Simpson from The Naked Gun because people in YouTube search the word naked. So that also has the most listened.
But that's so
the word naked.
who searches naked? I guess like if you're
11-year-old
boy. Yeah, I'm like, searches naked on YouTube. Nude. Boobies.
That's the funniest
funny.
thing.
You said that? Who said that? O.J. Simpson from Naked Gun. Did you say that?
Yes.
I was like, who said that? Who said that?
Yeah, when he was, I was like, funny. The car chase. Jason.
Like, that's literally like his third or fourth thing that you say. Yeah. Looks like, no, I remember that shit. That's awesome.
Well, those movies are hilarious.
Yeah, they are.
So funny. I haven't watched them back though. I wonder if there's any like moments where
I'm sure there are. I've seen like whenever, like, why were we talking about it? But like a year ago, but recently because he just passed away, I was like, why did we bring him up again? I can't remember. But anyway, I saw something where it was like someone, like a foreigner, like someone's boyfriend. Like, I'm just gonna say Italian because I don't remember. But like her Italian boyfriend was like, who's O.J. Simpson? Like whenever he died, and she was like, oh, she started explaining it to him. And then they watched everything back, and he was like, what? And he got so fascinated. He's like, this is amazing. So he like watched like the trials and like the chase and any documentary he could find. And because he was like, America is great. He's like, you guys are crazy. So but I'm like, I had never thought about it like that. Someone from another country, like, what?
Like, tell me about a famous person from your country.
Yes.
And then they tell you about O.J. Simpson.
Yeah.
You're like,
oh.
Really?
Yeah, I'm sure we could go to some other country and like hear some story about some soccer player or something. We'd be like, what? But like, just like, it was fun because she was like, it's funny watching him be so fascinated, but we were the same way. Like,
right.
Like, he was like, what are y'all doing in America?
Mm-hmm.
Very
who knows? Who freaking knows?
Yeah. Fun time.
All right.
What are you into, girly?
Oh, yeah. I've been into the outdoors.
Mm.
So,
really have.
My granddad passed away recently, and he was a huge advocate of being outside and in nature and like, hard work and stuff like that. So, before it gets way too hot, because it's already hot.
It's already starting. It's getting hot now.
You do sometimes have to come home and just,
it's May.
Yeah.
That's it. Like our April might be hot and cold, but May 1st is done. Summer.
Yeah.
School's out for summer.
Yeah. From May
open the pools up
until October is summer.
Yeah. You show right.
So it's summer, baby. Right. But we have been doing a lot about like we went to the zoo. We went to Tandy Hill. We went to White Rock Lake and went magnet fishing.
We've
been checking out new parks and just enjoying
having a good old time.
The natural beauty of good old nature.
Very nice.
It makes me feel better.
For sure.
Ground a little bit. I went out to Tandy Hills where we watched the eclipse and where we were doing yoga. All wildflowers. Completely filled up with wildflowers. Wow. Like where I was at, I'd be like up to my eyeballs in flowers.
Very nice.
It was beautiful.
So yeah. Speaking of nature, a phenomenon that I've noticed. I think it's their mating seasons. There's turtles everywhere. Yesterday I moved, and why the damn turtles always trying to cross the highway? Why turtles? Stay on one side of the highway because y'all make me nervous. Y'all gonna cause a wreck. Don't nobody want to run over you, but if we have to, we have to.
But you're slow. I mean, that's your whole thing.
You see them damn cars coming?
Probably not.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, imagine a turtle's perspective. They're way down low. They're not worried.
What is over there? I
want to know.
Girl,
trying to find it.
There was a turtle yesterday. I was on a country road, and I was like, because I've been wanting to stop and move, but like I can't because sometimes sometimes it's too busy. Like I saw one on 175, and I was like, no, like you're literally, your life is done, turtle. Like one of these cars is gonna hit you.
Yeah.
And then so finally I had an opportunity to stop and kick one over, and I got onto it. I was like, turtle, damn it, tell your friends to say there's nothing over there.
That's funny. I thought that I was just seeing a lot of turtles lately. But we saw a ton of turtles at the park today.
But somebody needs to tell them stop trying to cross the busy. Stay your ass over there.
They're not in the streets up in here.
Ooh, girl, they are. And then the other day, I rode. Okay, so like I saw one, but I couldn't go either way. Like I was gonna die. So I was like, okay, let me center it so at least go under my carriage. And it was such a big turtle that sort of like I don't know if it like just hit the underneath my carriage.
Oh no!
Like hopefully its shell protected it. So I was like, oh,
yeah, he was like,
yeah, because even the kids were like, the kids were like, oh, and I was like, they're like, no. I was like, it's us or the turtle, guys. I gotta pick us. I care about the turtles too.
That's a Sophie's choice decision.
Yes, but I was like, oh, it's the turtle. If you listen to this podcast, stay your ass out the road.
Get out the street.
Damn. Ooh. I think it's their mating season and then coupled with the weather. But I just don't ever recall seeing this many at one time. Even my mom was like, every time I talk to you, you see a turtle.
We had a ton of crane flies this year too, mayflies.
Which ones are those?
Those big old dumb looking mosquito looking things.
Yeah.
I mean, they're harmless.
You're right. You know what? There's the wildlife has been. I wonder if it's been so rainy. It's been very abundant. Like all the bugs and the flowers, everything.
Yeah.
Because it's been so rainy. Last year it was really dry, wasn't it?
I don't.
Or am I tripping? The year before.
I don't remember.
Girl, there should have happened.
A 3-year-old. I don't know.
What you're right. Going on. Like you
don't know.
But yeah, the bugs and all the things have been out.
Yeah, we've been seeing a ton of caterpillars.
Those black ones?
Yes.
But yeah.
Nature out here, nature.
And if we were hardcore Christians would say the world is ending. It's coming to an end.
No.
They take everything as a sign.
Oh, yeah. It's just abundance. It's just life.
The eclipse, the world is ending.
Living and thriving.
Yeah, I think it's a good sign.
I think so.
And the world ending might be a good sign too. Depends on where you're looking at it.
Have you ever watched those? We're so off topic, but whatever. Have you ever watched those videos where it's like, what would happen if the world ended, and it shows like nature taking back over cities, like in
that is pretty
I Am
cool.
Legend?
Yeah,
like I think it's fascinating.
It is.
I think it's great that the plants are like, would take back over.
I mean, yeah, that is pretty cool. I've seen that.
I think about it a lot because how downtown Dallas looks. There's so many skyscrapers and like huge apartment complexes now. I think about like in hundreds or thousands of years, whatever, whenever the people cease to exist here, like those buildings are going to be just covered in like plants and animals and like that's going to look wild.
That is going to be cool.
Wild. So yeah, random, but okay.
Yeah.
It's time to do our triple dipper.
Let's do it.
Do y'all remember describe why we do the triple dipper? Because we work at Chili's, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
And, you get to pick 3. And
pick 3 of your favorites.
Our first one was our top 3 favorite TV moms.
Did we ever do TV Dads?
No.
We need to come back to that.
Yeah, we should.
Because we didn't want to be too redundant.
Right.
And so we never we'll come back to it. We never did. So we need to get on that.
What did we do for Father's Day? We didn't do TV Dads? I'll have to look it up.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, we'll have to look it up. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sure we did. Did I say Dan Connor? I'm pretty sure we did. I think we did do for Father's Day.
I think so too. I think we did end up choosing Bill Cosby because we were like, the TV dad.
Right.
I remember having that discussion. Like
maybe it was an honorable mention, and we were like,
yeah, we have to include.
I don't want to get canceled, but
right. Like I don't mean him himself.
Right.
I meant. Yes. That's
Specifically,
yes, him and him alone.
All right. So our triple dipper this week is our top 3 things we've learned in the last year of our podcast. It's been a good year.
It has been
like 50 episodes. This is our 51st, and we've been doing this for a year. So like that is consistency.
Consistency is the key in everything.
And I do feel like we get better. And then we learn new stuff. For sure. All right. Do you want to start?
Go ahead. I thought I always start.
Okay.
You start.
I have learned honorable mention that I like to work out.
Yay!
I did not think that I liked working out because it had been so long and it was such a chore before. But now because of our like challenges, and just like the fact that we talk to each other all the time.
Right.
Like you really do motivate me to like work out and
Yay.
stuff. And I enjoy it now, and I miss it when I don't do it.
Oh,
so that's an honorable mention.
That I don't have all.
Okay.
Speaking of challenge, we should do another 75-day challenge.
Okay. 75 is too
75.
long.
50, 30, 40. 40.
Okay.
45. I don't do 45. That's not even 2 months.
I feel like we have an episode where we're like 30 is enough, but
we'll figure it out. But we should do another challenge.
Yeah, we'll do another challenge.
But yeah, 75. I feel like it almost depressed me for a second.
I was over it.
It's like it's something you're like, I'm so tired, but I have to.
So woke up at 5:30
yes,
every day, and then you never gave yourself a break.
Because that's not the purpose of it. The purpose is to do the challenge 75 days.
You took that shit so serious. I mean, I did too, but like I probably had like 2 or 3 Dr. Peppers, but you were like, it is 5:31. I am not playing, even though you were miserable.
Yeah, that was, or not choose 5 or something.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Okay. My number 3 is that we're more different than I thought.
Okay. Yeah.
Like,
no, yes.
There's like the videos of like the young kids that are like one's black and one's white, and then they wear the same outfit so nobody can tell them apart. Yes. I feel like that was a little bit how I thought we were.
Yes, for sure.
Podcast, and I'm like, oh wait, we are a lot different.
Yeah, I think that we're kind of like
yin and yang.
Yeah, but also we're still very much alike.
For sure.
Like, yeah, still very much alike. But
I didn't realize like how uptight, like, not uptight, but like I didn't realize that you had that. I've never seen that side of you. Like that doesn't register. I don't consider that. Like I just didn't notice that you were nervous about certain stuff.
Yeah. Like
I'm a little more laid back than you.
Yeah.
I didn't realize. I thought you were just like kind of chill and
right.
easy breezy. Like
in
me.
Certain things I am, and then certain.
You're like, Leslie, no, not gas station hot dog. Don't do it.
Why am I? Y'all, so like when we lived together, I would get so mad at Leslie and Norma for going and eating gas station hot dogs. Like, this is when we were in our 20s, and I'd be like, you guys stop eating that shit.
In your 20s is when you can get away with it.
I would get so pissed at them. And then the other day I text them because I was behind this lady at a gas station where I live, and she had a vape and 2 goddamn hot dogs. And I was like, look at you.
2 hot dogs?
2
that's
and a vape. You're just killing yourself. I was so pissed. I got so pissed, and I like thought I like laughed at myself. I'm like, why do I get so pissed? And then I text Leslie and Norma like, I'm behind this woman with 2 hot dogs. I'm like, you guys better stop eating that shit. Better not be eating that anymore.
It's been a long time since I've had a gas station.
Oh my gosh, why? So don't be eating gas station hot dogs, guys. Just go make a sandwich or something at home.
What if you're not at
banana? Home? They have bananas. Don't eat literally anything else.
A hot dog is all mixed up anyways.
I don't know why. It's just, I don't want nothing from a gas station. Like, it's in there.
It's rolling.
Get you some smart food, the popcorn or something. Another snack. A Nutri-Grain bar.
Something. I'm pretty sure my breakfast for like years was a sugar-free Red Bull, a peanut butter Cliff Bar, and Parliament Lights.
That is so awful. Okay. We are.
But it's good.
Yeah. But I have always, but I think you just never noticed it.
I don't think
I mean, that's how I was in my 20s when we lived together.
Yeah.
But I just think it wasn't as like blaring.
I don't even think it's as blaring now. I think we just you don't reflect on yourself a lot.
That's true.
Unless you're editing your podcast and looking, like you rarely have time to like reflect on things. That's true. And so I do think it's been really interesting.
That has been, yeah.
It's been fun.
Yeah.
All right. What's your number 3?
Oh, my number 3 is, oh my God, like, this is not as like, okay, so to me, the recording part has always been easy. Like the talking and that's just because it's right in my alley of like my strengths in life, so at that. But to me, the equipment part and like making sure the sound is good and the video quality, like I don't even do the heavy lifting on it, but it's still stressful.
Yeah.
Like I don't do it because could handle it emotionally. So Leslie does it. But like,
oh, and then sometimes I'm texting you at 5:30, like,
yeah, like
there's no sound.
yeah, it's awful. Like, so the equipment, like I was never a techie. I was always an actor for a reason.
She's front of the
Ramelle, the sound. What is it? I don't know. Don't we have a sound guy?
Yeah. But
that's
we just started in our car. I mean, we didn't even start
good
with all this stuff.
Yeah. Leslie picked out all this stuff, and I'm just like, okay. So thank you for doing that. But it's hard.
It is hard. Well, we've had some trial and errors. For episodes. I wasn't even like, what do you call it? The USB. We weren't using the direction. Right. I was like, oh my gosh, no wonder. But that's okay.
Yeah. Yeah. It ain't easy.
It actually ties right into my number 2.
Oh, okay.
Is that I can figure most things out on my own if I really try.
That's true.
Yeah, we've returned a couple of things and tried different things, and we've tried different websites and recording studios, and I had one down perfect, but then we decided y'all needed to see us.
Right.
And so now we're still learning that. But I do think that we try to get a little bit better.
Yeah, improve. Each time. Yeah, try to for sure.
And learn from our mistakes.
Yeah, like we'll be like, okay, the sound sounded like, yeah, we got to figure this out. We got to, okay, why did the video look so terrible on that?
Right?
So, yeah.
Oh, it'll record grainy and then it'll play pristine. Pristine is what they said.
Mm-hmm. Pristine. The lie detector determined that
was a lie. That was a lie. All right, what's your number 2?
My number 2, is, and I still have not got this down, talk into the mic and slow down. Like always, even as when I was in plays and stuff, like one of my notes would always be, Ramelle, slow down. I just talk fast and especially when I get excited or you agree, like we're talking. So I'm like, yes, girl. And then I go back and listen. I'm like, what the hell did I say? Like I can't even understand me. Can anyone?
I feel like I talk so slow. That's funny that you feel like you talk fast.
Yeah, I feel like I talk really fast.
I feel like I talk.
You talk slow. I think you talk the way you're supposed to.
With my little Texas drawl.
Yeah. With the song that
you're my little boo thing. I was like, why?
What song is that, girl? So yes, that is I need to talk into the mic and slow my ass down.
Word.
Mm-hmm.
All right. My number 1. Mm-hmm. Let me look. Just do it.
Just do it. Nike.
I mean, we talked about this for the longest time, and then we had several first episodes, and we started just in the car with the monitor while the baby was sleeping. Paul's coming out here. What did his note say? So and so died.
Was it Tina Turner? While we were recording, and one of my weaknesses in my life, I can do multitasking several things, but you can't have a conversation with me over here, and I can't. So me and Leslie were both trying to be like, yeah, this is Woo with the podcast, and all of a sudden we both of us were, and then we were all thrown off where were we?
Who died?
And Leslie was so mad.
No, that wasn't the time I got so mad. He was like, is the baby asleep? And I was like, and he came to the car and talking about, is the baby asleep? Da, 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 da.
And he was in the house.
He was in the house. I'm like,
you closer to the baby than
let's for dinner. Oh my God.
You don't get
and then we were editing stuff out. We don't hardly edit a whole lot anymore, but back then we were taking stuff out because we were like, wait, what are we going to talk about?
Yeah, we're like, pause, take that out.
Pause it. I coughed. I'm like, now it's whatever. They'll be fine.
Yeah.
But I have learned if there's something that you're scared to do, just try it. Just do it.
Just do it.
I really thought that people were going to make fun of me. Nobody even listened for the longest time. My haters, I even have haters, but you're a villain.
I have haters.
But you are a villain in somebody's story.
Story,
you have to be. And I can think of people that would like that dislike me, and then I'm like, that's fair,
right? And maybe people are talking, they just don't say anything. Like maybe they're just like talking, like, bro, did you see Ramelle and Leslie up there talking and shit?
Talking that shit, you didn't think that I would hear it. It makes me laugh so hard. But yeah, just do it. Do it scared. Do it without the equipment. Do it just because you're gonna be okay. Sorry, there's something shiny outside. I'm like, what?
Go ahead and do it. Do it. Do it till you're satisfied. Whatever it is.
Whatever it is.
Do it.
Do it till you're satisfied. Yeah, I could do that for a long time. Whatever it is.
Do it.
That's such a good song.
That is a good song.
What? They sing.
Is that War?
Maybe.
Girl, my mama, because I know sometimes when we refer to old stuff and we don't know, my mom crazy. Because she knows, and we're over here. She said when she was watching when we were talking about Christopher Walken and we were like, what's her name? Rita Moreno? And she was like, Natalie what? Natalie what? And we're like, I don't know.
Nobody knows that name. Nobody remembers.
So she's probably the same thing. She's like, God damn it.
You're saying Papa was a Rolling Stone.
Temptations, right?
Yeah.
That's Temptation?
Isn't it? Oh, Lord.
Mom is pissed. Sorry, Mom. We don't be knowing. We know the song. You looking at
it is. I got to look up. Do it till you satisfied.
Okay. You got it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because now I have to know.
All right. Well, you want me to go ahead and say my number one?
Yes.
All right. My number one is just like you said, I learned more about my friendship with Leslie. Like we have learned so much about each other, random stuff that we would never talk about. So, like memories with your school. I don't know, your what was it?
BT Express.
The hell?
I wouldn't have even known that.
I'm like,
Oh, one thing about Kendrick Lamar's diss tracks is that he has taken the copyright off all of them. So people are able to monetize off of it, which I think is really cool.
That is cool. So like you can play it on YouTube or whatever?
Yeah. You wouldn't get flagged for it. And then people can like talk about it and stuff. All right.
Girl. What BT Express? Were they the one-hit wonder? Mama, were they a one-hit wonder?
Let us know. Oh, I'm going to have to listen to that song and put it on the playlist.
Okay, so we were way off.
We're like, War? No. Temptation. Those were good guesses.
Yeah. Simpson, Swanson. Samson. I was way off.
Oh, goodness.
Okay.
I do think it's been fun to
learn more about each other. Like I said, and we like realize how different we are, but we're still alike. I think we're so much alike. We have a lot of our family and background and the way we grew up and different experiences and stuff. I mean, but we're still different too.
Right.
That's what makes the world go around. Yeah.
You're the same thing, and we've got to like. I think our friendship has blossomed a lot because we get to talk so much.
Right, for sure,
and hang out.
And I could see Quincy.
Right.
Even though Quincy she's not sure about me.
Oh, she loves you.
She does. She's just not a cuddly. Like, hey, girl.
She's not a cuddle.
She's not a cuddle bug. She
don't even do that with me.
Right. She's like, personal space.
She's like, bye for now.
Yeah. She'll say bye. She'll ask about me. But if I be like, hey, let's kick it, she'd be like, no.
She woke up the other morning and she was like, is Framel coming over for the podcast? I was like, no, but that is adorable.
That's so cute. One day I want her to like hang out and spend the night at my house, but like by herself. Of course, like not now.
Right.
But when she gets a little bit older, I wonder if she'll ever be that comfortable.
I bet she will.
Yeah. Like I want you and Paul to be able to be like, oh, we're going here. And like we would really like go do stuff and have fun.
Of course.
And you know, so I wonder if she'll ever be like, okay.
And she will. She's just 3.
Yeah. 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 Not now. But
and y'all live far away too. So
but we would plan it so you guys could like go do something cool.
I wouldn't even know what to do.
And they'd be like, and I'd bring her home. I'd be like, I found the white girl. And Quincy be like,
and then Quincy would come home. I was born a poor black child.
She'd have a durag and
she'd have her own bonnet at your house.
Mm-hmm.
I got a bonnet the other day, and it is not. It stayed on my head for 2 seconds when I went to sleep. It was like,
oh, gotta get you one or silk pillow at least.
I have filled bellies. That's
good.
Yeah. That'll be enough.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was our 1 year
episode.
Mother's Day. Oh, shout out to our moms too.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day,
Mama. You know I love you. You know I love you, Mama. Mama, you're the queen of my heart. Your love is something. Yeah.
Our moms, we have great moms.
Ooh, and I hope that one day
you're a good mom
yeah,
too.
Thanks, hopefully our kids one day will be like, Mom was great. Sometimes I feel like, am I a good mom? But I think every mom.
Yeah. I feel like if you're not questioning yourself, as long as you're questioning yourself, you're doing all right.
Because some days, like, I don't know.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just, it is what it is.
Sometimes you be tired.
It's
and the kids be like, Mom, why is this? What are we eating for dinner? What are we eating that? I don't want to eat that. I want this.
I want this. I do want this. I know you want this. We're not going to have that, but I do want that. It's fun though.
It is.
But I am excited to be left alone for a little bit on Mother's Day.
Hey.
I asked for Dave Matthews tickets for us to go see Dave.
Very Mother's Day. I think that we are just going to, I believe, Planet of the Apes comes out this weekend. I think it does. Okay. I believe. And we're going to go to see that and then go to like dinner or something.
Nice.
And then with my mom, we're going to go to lunch and go shopping and hang out.
Fun.
This time together, because we all like, we're going to just give each other money.
Right.
So we'll just spend some cute tizzle.
Just hang out.
Just hang out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Probably, I don't even know if we actually have plans yet. So we'll figure it out.
Right.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah, I guess this is the start of our season 2.
Season 2
of the podcast.
Yes.
Year 2. We're getting better, bigger. We're finding our community. We have our voices. We have our platform. It's going to be great.
It is.
All right. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube.
Follow your girl, Ramelle The Realtor, on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok.
See y'all next week.
Bye.
Bye. I sing the theme song.
Fun.